ICTV was probably one of my favorite things about being at Ithaca College, and being able to have a community of my own where we would be able to bring stories to life was something that I didn't know I could find at my time at college, and it was everything to me.
ICTV has really defined my experience here at IC. It's shown me what I want to do in life. It's helped me make some of the best friends I've ever had. It's given me so much joy and passion.
I think ICTV has really, honestly, just changed my entire college experience. It was one of the biggest things that I've been involved in. I got so many fantastic opportunities, and honestly, it led me down a path to discover what I really want to do in life.
I think my time at IC is ICTV. That's where I've spent most of my time. That's where I've made a lot of my friends, a lot of my relationships. And I think when you're a true Parky, you spend a lot of time in that basement.
It has brought me some of my best friends and also like some of the best experiences of my time here at IC.
I came to Ithaca College basically to do ICTV. That was a lot of the reason I came to Ithaca. I think it impacted every aspect of my college experience. I mean, that's how most of my friends were from ICTV. It was kind of how I found like my sense of purpose on campus, I guess.
My first friends I made at IC were through ICTV. I didn't really form my social circle until I met those people. Just as an introduction to the Park School and to the people I'd be interacting with, it really helped me.
ICTV has just kind of like developed me as a person, just like meeting new people, making like my best friends. I don't really know where I would be if I didn't do ICTV.
I was able to do so many shows and was able to make so many friendships because of those shows, which I feel very grateful for. I feel like if I wasn't a part of ICTV, I wouldn't have met all of these amazing people. And I feel like I also wouldn't have been able to have all these other opportunities, whether it was internships, going to the Super Bowl.
ICTV has I mean, I've done it every semester. I've been a student. So it's definitely like something that I just always go to. It's a great way to decompress after a long day. Usually I'm here on Wednesdays, and Wednesdays are already typically my long day, so it's kind of like the nice little ending to a busy day as an Ithaca student.
It impacted all of my friendships, I would say. Like, all of my friends are Parkies, and I'm not a Parky, so.
I mean, every single one of my Sundays, practically, I've been in here in Studio B at Game Over, and like, while I could say that, like, whatever, I'd like my weekends back, like, really, there's nowhere else I would have rather been. I've gained so much experience, so many things that I want to continue with my career. I've become more of a confident storyteller, more confident in a lot of different positions.
Well, I've gained a whole lot of friends, that's for sure. I've gained a whole lot of memories with the people around me, and a lot of laughs and a lot of things that I'm gonna remember for a super long time. I've also gained, I think, a whole lot of knowledge. This place teaches you so much.
Just getting the opportunity to like work with so many different people and so many different environments on different types of shows kind of like really showed the variety of like what the options are out there.
I think just a lot more self-confidence in my ability to be in front of a camera, and some like really great friends, met some really great people.
I'm gonna start really cheesy. I gained a family at the end of the day, and it's the best way to put it. The people that I've worked alongside, worked with, I've learned so much from them over the years that it's helped me become a better person.
As a film photo major, I have not had any TV experience before joining ICTV, and I feel like I've definitely learned how to work in this kind of studio setting.
The camaraderie and learning how to build a positive set environment and learning how to kind of like harness everybody's ideas and kind of take the best parts of everything and put it together and make a really great show.
Everything. It's been crazy. I've been on the same show for 4 years, dabbling in a couple of other ones, and it's given me the opportunity to come out of my shell and hone my skills on camera.
I learned a ton about what it means to help build and culture like a successful team, and how to work with people better, especially on creative projects. Like the stuff we do here is incredible.
I think social skills, and I don't want to say networking, but like just knowing people, interacting with people, collaborating on such a high scale with like important projects or even comedy stuff.
Learning to work with other people, accommodating to other people's work styles, different schedules, Some shows give you a week turnaround, some shows you have a day, less than a day. And I think it's just a good insight into how real work could be.
How to manage a team. I was thrown in very early on in my ICTV days with director's chair, having to learn how to manage a crew, how to work with a crew. And it taught me a lot about how just, people interact, how to interact with people, and how to be a good leader.
I think my favorite memory is getting my show picked up for the first time. Me and my co-producer, we pitched it together. We were really excited for it, and we were not sure whether or not it would be picked up, and it was, and that was just a great moment of like, I can do this.
Maybe not a favorite, but a really funny one was like freshman year ICTV. I did a outside of studio scripted stuff show that I don't know if it ever actually aired. Ironically, it was canceled because it had no money. It was called Unfunded. About a show getting canceled because it had no money.
My favorite ICTV memory is when Connor Smith, our station manager, who's apparently ordained, married Catherine and I for a fake Newswatch episode, and Catherine is my wife to this day, and it was everything.
This last semester with Fake Out has been my favorite memory with ICTV, which is weird because it's completely outside my comfort zone, but going undefeated with this team of liars that were people I didn't know super well, but we just got to crush. We got to have a bunch of fun. We got to make jokes that maybe got cut from being on air with a studio full of people who I was allowed to be myself with, and I was allowed to really just kind of cut loose and have a great time.
Just seeing that evolution and seeing how much we've been pushing the boundaries and how much that we have changed, hopefully for the better, and hopefully left a little bit of a legacy.
Looped In. I'm really proud of Looped In. To think that a show that I came up with my freshman year sitting in Raymond Ghazi's class is now about to hopefully go on to its 6th season is something that I never could have imagined.
I think I'm most proud of creating the Diamond Report. When we got here, Dymo was not a show. It was Gritto and then Nothing in the Spring. And then myself, Luke Haworth, Justin Antonucci, and Marin Lent had an idea of what if we just do Gritto but baseball and softball?
I'm certainly most proud of holding the torch with ICTV's Fake Out for 3 semesters and watching it grow and change into something even bigger and better, and obviously saving it from development. And Steven, Ariel, Anita, and Sam, I know you guys killed it this semester, and I trust you guys to put it in the right hands. Thank you.
ICTV is unique.
Fun.
Fun. Awesome. Variant.
Community.
Community.
Legendary.
Home.
Home. Teamwork.
Chaos.
Nostalgic.
Revolutionary.
Educational.
Entertaining.
Busy.
Passion.
Passion.
I mean, if it's not family, I don't know what it is.
Family.
I said I didn't want to be in the compilation at the end of everyone that says family, but
Okay, well, a lot of people are going to say family, so I'm not going to say that.
I feel like everyone's gonna say it, but family. Okay, everyone's gonna be like, family.
I'm not gonna go with family. I'm gonna go with something even better.
I don't want to say family because everybody says family. Oh, I'm gonna say family.
Ugh, I'll say family. Is that gross?
Cluster.
Opportunity.
opportunistic.
Opportunity. Awesome.
Magical.
Family.
So David and I obviously were on the phone earlier talking about that. And he was like, here's what you'd say. Okay. Television.
For real diff. Okay.
Okay, Brian. How has ICTV...
This cannot make the cut. Take 2.
You know, one of the great things about being involved with ICTV is that it really represents the pinnacle of someone's life, because afterwards, it's all downhill. It sucks. Life sucks after ICTV. You gotta work, you gotta pay bills. God forbid you have any of those things called kids, because they will take all of your money. They will suck it from you like a vacuum cleaner. They are the worst things ever. But not ICTV. ICTV's the best. Yeah, who's gonna be at this? Because I don't want you guys showing that.
How has ICTV impacted your time here at IC?
I don't think it did.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry. If this is where I would be, I don't know what to say. Cut that, Catherine. I can do better.
ICTV has become my home away from home. Heard. Wait, do I look good? Can you flip around the viewfinder?